Former U.S. President Donald Trump is facing charges for his alleged attempt to overturn the outcome of the 2020 election in Georgia. Alongside 18 others, he has been indicted on multiple counts, including racketeering, as outlined in a comprehensive 41-charge document issued by a Fulton County grand jury. Welcome to Slant News. If you want to support, you can subscribe to our channel. This marks the fourth instance this year in which Mr. Trump has faced criminal charges. He staunchly denies all accusations leveled against him. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis initiated an investigation in February 2021 into claims of election interference involving Mr. Trump and his associates. Among the individuals indicted on Monday night are former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani, former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, former White House lawyer John Eastman, and Jeffrey Clark, a former Justice Department official. The indictment alleges that the co-conspirators knowingly and willfully joined forces to unlawfully alter the election's outcome in favor of Trump. It also characterizes the defendants as a criminal organization and charges them with a range of offenses: making false statements and writings, impersonating a public officer, forgery, filing false documents, influencing witnesses, computer trespass, conspiracy to defraud the state, theft and perjury. The most severe charge, violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, carries a maximum prison sentence of 20 years. This act, designed to combat organized criminal syndicates such as the mafia, aids prosecutors in establishing connections between individuals who broke the law and those who issued instructions. Despite these legal challenges, Mr. Trump remains a frontrunner in the race to become the Republican Party's next presidential candidate. He asserts that the investigation led by Ms. Willis, a Democrat, is driven by political motivations. In response, the Trump campaign has criticized the district attorney, labeling her as a rabid partisan, who aims to disrupt the 2024 presidential race and undermine the Trump campaign's standing. Earlier on the same Monday, confusion arose when a list of criminal charges against Mr. Trump was prematurely posted on a Fulton County website, even before the grand jury had voted on the indictment. The document claimed Mr. Trump faced charges of racketeering, conspiracy to commit fraud, and making false statements. While a spokesperson for Ms. Willis dismissed the document as fictitious, the circumstances of its appearance on the court's website remain unclear. Seizing on this apparent error, Mr. Trump and his allies asserted that the legal process was biased against him. This incident is a part of a broader federal charge against Mr. Trump in Washington, D.C., where he stands accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election, ultimately lost to President Joe Biden. Ms. Willis' investigation is notably centered on Georgia, a pivotal battleground state where Mr. Trump narrowly suffered defeat. In January 2021, a recorded phone call captured Mr. Trump urging Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find 11,780 votes, the exact number needed to surpass Mr. Biden's tally in the state. Further complicating matters, several fake electors, who had endorsed a fraudulent certificate proclaiming Mr. Trump's victory in Georgia, have obtained immunity agreements, after agreeing to cooperate with Fulton County prosecutors in interviews. Here we wrap up the news on this topic. And be sure to subscribe to our channel.